What's up, Bacon? What's up, Sino? Thank you for the roses, Luca, on TikTok. I don't know how to use my roses, but I'll, but I appreciate them. Yo, separatist guy, Republican dogs. I'm gonna say that's pronounced Zoin. I could be wrong. Hi, Musky. Hi, Andrew. Hello, how are you? It's been a really good weekend. I've had some very, 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 very successful, one very successful shot. The most successful video I've ever had in terms of short form and long form, I guess, if you count it. So that's excellent. Yo, Griff Jones, I follow all your tutorials and I watch your projects all the time. Thank you, Griff. I hope the vehicles are good. The CR90 did have half head already. Yeah. I wanted to see how difficult it would be because I knew that it would be a struggle to build so many overlapping circles in on stream live. So I was like, I'll give myself a bit of a head start. I think that's fair. Can we upload the ships to your maps? I have schematics available on my Patreon. Some are free. Most are premium, so I can't afford to make this my job. Doing interior, yes, for the CR90 I do hope to be moving on to the interior towards the end of the stream, because I want to do like the layers room, quarters, and then there's a bunch of like obviously stuff in the bridge, and then there's like a meeting room, dining room, and then I got to connect up the ports, and then maybe some kind of like technological interior, and we got to think about texturing more grey towards the engines. Happy Easter, likewise Gusty, happy Easter to you as well. Can you fly through the ship and give a bit of a room tour? Yes, well at the moment it's very empty. We'll try and change that. Where is this page? There'll be a link on my channel, not to learn. Link on my YouTube channel. Happy Easter to Sino Spino as well. Could you build this Super Star Destroyer? Barely making a Imperial Star Destroyer. With my my shaders are breaking, my clouds are broken, my render distance is broken. It's a bit of a struggle right now, but we're making it work. So I mean, there'll be a lot of new people in, I guess from YouTube and stuff. I didn't want too many people in here, so I didn't make any crazy announcements. But yeah, this is the Tentative 4, or just a CR90 right now, I guess. We are making this as part of the ISD project. Be a good addition, I think. And we're actually really close to finishing the exterior. If you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, you should be able to see mini capture up in the corner. I like to use 3D references to kind of guide the build. This one's not perfect in terms of color, but it's really good for shaping, which is great because we need to figure out all of these weird cylinder shapes. Can the CR90 fit in my trouser pocket? Yes, Bacon, but only yours. Hello, fake SpongeBob. Yo, Tritix. My birthday went well. That's splendid to hear. Hope everyone else's day is also doing well. Yeah, Tritix, have you seen how many how many views my short has? It's ridiculous. Could you build the Death Star? I think that one's a bit big. Right, so what I was doing off camera was just sloping, gradually sloping up these circles, making them bigger and bigger. So I'll continue doing that. We need to go up a half slab here, and I guess it's gonna look like this. Where's the middle? Hopefully Benji turns up and he can comment on the legitimacy of my circles, because right now they're a bit scary. Probably something like this makes more sense. We're getting quite wide. Yo, Sammy Salami. Welcome in, man. What did I just do up here? I'm doing slabs behind... I'm gonna need to... So right now I'm using glass panes as vertical slabs. So like these three are 90 degrees from these three. And I'm trying to make this cylinder slope that goes back for the bridge. But I'm not sure about putting glass panes behind trapdoors. We'll have to see. Yo, thanks for the follow. 3-key review. Interesting name. You know how to recognize a non-MC builder? They laugh at you when you talk about the corner of a circle. It's, it's true. Although that is funny in of itself. Wait, what am I doing for this middle? Let me continue this circle around. And then I'll try and clear stuff up. Oh, I see. This needs to be 5, and then that's the curve. Okay. What about using chiseled bookshelves? Do you mean the new shelf blocks? Right now, the server I'm on does not have the new shelf blocks, so I cannot use them even though they're really good blocks. This is not symmetrical. Why? What have I done wrong? Oh, it's just this. Okay. Been watching since the Geonosis build. Awesome. Everything you've built so far is awesome. Thank you. It's been more than a year since Geonosis, but still finding new things to build, which is good. The Star Destroyer will be a really good project for me, I think. I think I just flipped this. Go to here. Can't wait for the 1-to-1 Death Star. No comment, no comment. Wait, why did nothing paste? Okay. It's crazy that you do an ISD2. Why is that, Bacon? Why is it crazy? So I'm thinking that the bridge kind of stops its slope towards the center. But it means it's going to have a very wide, flat center. I guess that's reasonable. My attempt with these shelves was to have some kind of like visible indent. Did I say shelves or stairs? I meant stairs. I'm gonna try cloning this like circle that's a half slab smaller and bringing that to the center. So then we get like a little notch, but the proper middle is a half slab down all the way around. Hi Tom, can you make the Battle of Naboo? I have a Plains Battle of Naboo in my 3 battles video. I think that's 2 away from the long form, which was like more like the Great Plains Battle of Naboo. I didn't do any like structures. Thanks for the follow, Rio Kuni. Welcome in. You don't have to apologize for turning up a bit late, Purple Spirit. You're all good. Who got the song request? Oh, Sina. Let me know if you want a song, Signer. Alright, what do I do now? Ooh, I kind of want to flip the whole thing to the other side. Do you like the dark side or good guys better? Doesn't that question just mean are you evil or not? I mean, like, I think everyone likes Darth Maul's lightsaber because it's pretty wicked. Yeah, the ship's good. Maybe a little bit too thick in the middle.
Preview asked if it's possible that you might do a victory class ISD one day.
A victory class. What exactly does a victory class look like? Oh, is this the one that we were talking about in the games night yesterday, where it was just basically a Star Destroyer but from the Republic era? Or because I see it's got the red. I mean, it's very similar to a Star Destroyer, right? It just has a weird aerial thing and extra hull shapes. Why does it exist? I'm sure someone will know. Why does a victory class exist? Oh, it's way small at 900 meters. Interesting. Can you make the invisible hand? I do want to make the invisible hand after I finish the ISD. I've got a scene with a Munificent and a Venator, and I want to add a Providence class to that. But that's for way in the future. I'm gonna try walls here, in between these glass panes. But we'll end up. Yeah, well, we'll end up making big holes in this front section anyway for these pipe indents and obviously the bridge window. So this might end up being different. We'll see. How long do you think the ISD2 is going to take to build? Oh, that's a great question. And I'm sure a lot of people want to know. Well, I really want the long form video to be out early February. Does that make sense? Early February, which gives myself like another month to build and then 2 weeks to edit. Right, why is my circle not circling? Oh, it is. It's just that this is like a weird lever. My circle's starting to look a little bit bulbous. But I mean, once we have the indents in, this shape will change shape a lot. Yo, big messages in the Twitch chat. Did I miss a follow? Sorry, thank you, Portal Guy, for the follow. I do appreciate it. Oh, hi, my name is Portal Guy. I'm blown away by your builds. Thank you. I have Minecraft videos too, but they're in Dutch. That's okay. Could you please watch a video called... And wait, that's like advertising, Portal Guy. That's not okay. I don't understand Dutch, but Thank you, Gusty. I don't understand Dutch, but perhaps. Should I leave us here? I reckon I put one here, and whatever block this will be thrown off by the bridge. Not sure. Bridge window, sorry. 10 to 4, yes, indeed. Okay, this seems good, so just copy it, flip it down. That seems good. And then flip it to the other side.
Hey Tom, I have a song, it's called the Jar Jar Binks Anthem.
The Jar Jar Binks Anthem. Oh, that sounds like fun. Is it actually on Spotify? Jar Jar Binks Anthem. Oh my god, it's real. Is this AI music? No, it's 2018. Okay, it's okay. I'm very glad this is only 2 minutes long, actually. If you're on YouTube and you'd like to listen to music, you can join us on Twitch. Oh, Benji, you've arrived at a brilliant time. See, this is a really good song request. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Oh man, we're just laughing into the void. But oh my god, it's got lore drops in the song as well. No, Sino, this is one of the best song requests I've ever had. I'm very proud. Very, very proud. It's quite bad, actually. You got the new YouTube feature yet? Not to my knowledge, Benji. Although I don't know where it lives exactly in the YouTube studio side of things. Thank you for the follow to General Grievous. Cool name. It was something that like auto streamed your YouTube stream to shorts as well. So it just kind of had like, I'm glad that's over. Just kind of had like more, I don't know how you'd explain it. More reach via mobile. Right, we'll go back to my music and perhaps turn it down a bit. Within YouTube, dual streaming to shorts. That's a good way of explaining it. Tritix asks, will you ever build something larger than your ISD2? Good question. Honestly, right now, I don't think so. The ISD2 is genuinely on the limits of my render distance, shader settings. Okay, I guess that's it. But if I want to make a video that looks nice, I am genuinely pushing the limits. So I'm not sure. It would be cool to go bigger. And it's a whole can of worms, but I'm not sure yet. Where are the floor blocks? Because we can turn those into stairs. Maybe that's better. Problem is, if we have stairs here, the pane doesn't connect, which is a pain. So I guess we'll just do this. Thank you, Gusty. You'd be surprised how many people are on YouTube Shorts. Bacon asks, will I be making a bacon-colored reskin for the ISD? Bacon, I do not believe so. That was not on my ideas list, but it would be cool. Right, let's test. I had this slope going down in 4s, and it kind of needs to reach about a block down from the top of the circle. And it is a half slab too high. What do we do about that? I guess we have this go down in threes, which would mean pushing down these details to make these slabs. Don't really like that interaction. I guess I can just do that. Then these be slabs, and then the full blocks line up here. Okay, what do we do about these indents? We do have a flat section, and these could be the two, like, vent-looking things. Probably just... we'll try limbs. What's your favorite droid? Oh, it's got to be K2SO. Has to be. Tom, I love your Geonosis build. Thank you. You're the second major Geonosis build lover. Third after me. This appeared so far. Why do I have this line of stairs? Oh, it's the pipe detail. Which does need to end like here. Yeah, that's cool. Is my stream playlist not on shuffle? No. Will you someday make a Hammerhead class cruiser? The Old Republic version, not the Old Republic version. I want to do the Hammerhead from Rogue One. Why did these just unconnect? Oh. Well, none of these are connected. Marvelous. Running a fix connect command. Will this just break all my walls? Ah, nice. What did you put, Benji? Did you get in trouble? I need a line down here. Where's Diorite? There. Is this gonna look dumb? Do you think you'll ever build the Executor? I don't believe so. It is slightly unachievably big in terms of the genuine limits of Minecraft. Did I have a circle back here that was bigger than a 321? I mean a 313? This one, I did slabs, block, with a lever. Okay. Where am I? Okay. So, slabs, block. This is going to be panes, block. Wait, that doesn't seem right. Oh. I did trapdoors on the slope below. Oh well. Do you like Lego Star Wars? I do. I used to watch Solid Brick Studios ages ago. He made really cool stuff. Coming out on a whole block seems way too much. If I did stairs, I think it would look really silly. Like a polycircle. Man. Okay, where does this line need to go? It needs to kind of meet up. Even lower than that, really. It would be nice if it met here. So we have to do 3s like that. It's a really gradual curve, actually. Is it top and bottom? And then it curves out on the back as well. Oh man, this is silly. I believe the indent in the middle of the cockpit, seen at the top and bottom, is more just parts have been removed and pushed down. Indent doesn't actually go all around in the middle. I think I know what you mean. The front here is definitely more bulbous, but I'm gonna leave that until later. So your shot in the Star Destroyer, genuinely impressive, man. Well done. Thank you. Like a lot of people have seen that shot now. Oh, what's up, Bacon? Is it very, very important? You want me to put a rail here? But why? What about lever? We love levers. You like the word bulbous, Benji? I think I do a lot. Seem to have just started using it as much as possible. Is this a 5 wide? Apparently not. That's the corner of the circle. I made Bacon join the lever haters. Oh, I'm sorry. Problem is I can't really have a lever here because it's like 3 well, it's 3 long, so just ends up looking kind of silly. Guess I gotta find another way to slope it, like slab in the corner. This seems a bit silly. I don't want to smooth out my curve too much, because then it kind of loses the overall idea of the shape. Maybe I just do a lever in the corner. Oh, so that it's only good if you sit from this angle there. Yeah, snow layers is... The problem with snow is it's really, really, really white. Did you know in the Old Republic, the largest warship back then is a Lucahulk sized, inexpugnable class? Did I say that right? Inexpugnable? The Republic had 6, 3,100 meter diameter. I did not know that. Not sure about that. Let's move on. Let's move on. Oh. Tom, can I ban them? Who are you banning? Because someone says 67. You cannot ban someone just for saying a number. And they've apologized. They've apologized. Everything's gonna be okay. Right, what do we do now? 5 surely. By 5 I mean a 5 wide middle here. Surely. Put the slabs back so I can think about it a bit more. Actually looks okay now. I'm sorry, Benji. Nah, let's not do that. There we go. Do you do any Let's Plays? No, no, no. I do not believe in Let's Plays. I just build in creative and make some people very upset because of that. Okay, I need to step back again. So the center is 5, slab, block, slab, 5. How? No, it's not. It's still 3s. And then block. Okay, I figured it out. I figured out the slope. And it neatly connects into there. Not sure if I'm going to keep that though because of the secondary curve on the reference. Yeah, it's going to be changing. There's too many panes in a row here. It's going to look bad with shaders. It isn't building if you didn't do it in hardcore. Without farms, no like Metica, no planning. Exactly. I'm just a failure. I appreciate that it's actually very difficult to understand what I'm doing right now. I do apologize for that. I'm working through it. I've missed, yeah, those should be pins. Okay, I got it. However, I need to think about making these blocks more like full blocks here. These will have to be walls. Then probably stairs here. I'm just trying to thicken the center piece now, which makes those full blocks. Stairs in here. I think we're getting there with the shape. I like that quite a lot. Actually, I really like this. If it gets too complex, just pull up Fred and Dave and everyone will be distracted. I have no cats in here, unfortunately. I wish I could have a cat cam. Crazy build, bro. Holy. Thank you, Ben. I should do an overview down here. We are very, very close to finishing, which is great. I'm wondering if I do like that kind of curve with the walls. It's quite nice, actually. I like this being being like a full block corner because it like highlights this corner here. I should put the red line in. So first of all, this red shape extends to there. Then we need a block of white. So I made this red line 2 blocks thick. However, didn't really consider the fact that it goes all the way to the edge, whereas I have a white outline because I have to on the front, well, on the outermost circle, which means this would be a lot more accurate as white. Unfortunately. Okay, I'll leave that. So then the red goes back here for a little line. This is the white line that separates from this red shape, which has to connect to the red line back here. Yeah, so I need you, you, and you. And we'll do some quick replacing. Will this guy have a cookie variant? Wait, what is a cookie variant? Remove the blocks from the blocks game, also known as smoothing. Yes. I like that. Looks a bit silly towards the edge, but I can't really do slabs, so I guess this is good. Please get up and dance. My name is not Thomas, it's just Tom. What do I do next? Well, these slopes look good. Okay, so the underside they have pipes that go down the center. Oh. Oh, that's something I completely missed. This central fin should only be 1 block thick, but I've made it 3. That's not good. Nice, Benji. What, that thing you sent me, Benji, with the crazy language, what was the assignment? Like, what was the actual assignment? Thanks for the follow. Helicopter Attack 221. It's a good name. These trapdoors need to come down a level.
11 days till Christmas. Last chance for Christmas shopping.
Oh, I don't believe in shopping, but it's true. Do I really need to do this line on the underside? What would it even look like? An academic research paper that I have to read. Like, read, but you don't have to, like, comment on anything. I'm sure we both have a lot of very valid comments there. I guess I just, like, make this a block taller down the center. I really don't know. This is a weird intersection of parts. They've put a ton of like really strange looking vent shapes back here. Oh. I like how I've given myself a weird indent stare here. I'll try and highlight that shape. And then like wherever I can, it'd be nice to have buttons, but it's all full blocks. So I guess I can only just texture. Seems okay. I chose to do research on the PC and gaming world. I see. So they just gave you a... It was like every synonym ever in that paper. Like way more complicated than it needed to be. Right, now we can mirror the lovely work that we've done so far. check over everything, make sure it's nice. Oh wow, super close to being done. Front shape is a bit weird looking, but I guess it does actually look like that. So yeah, not bad, not bad. Yo, thanks for the 50 bits, Jaco Po. I don't know how to say it. Would Five Nights at Freddy's be called Five Evenings at Sir Freddy's in Great Britain? Um, sure. Sure. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. How do you make giant build like the Venator? I like to print off images. So with the Star Destroyer, yeah, this might blur, but I print off images. Yeah, of course it blurs. I print off images, and I use my ruler, and I measure all the proportions out. If you look real, you won't be able to see, but if you look really closely at this, it's got like 100 measurements for all the little tiny things. And that eliminates a lot of time. I don't have to guess anything. I can just use proper maths to calculate proportions of like every single like difference between components, every single distance. So that makes it really, really easy to get started. Okay, we need to do this black indent, and I'm just going to double check on the... I have images of the physical model, and I just want to double check the color. Oh no, my images won't load. Okay, back up, and you guys can see this angle is bad. This angle is good. Okay. Let's work. Basically, they have like a dark grey interior of this indent shape with like white in front or light grey. To be fair, this image is light grey for the hull. So probably tough or polished andesite for the insides, which is a shame because I feel like an anvil or something along those lines would work really well for this shape. So how do we want to do this? This has to be a wall because it already starts indenting. This has to be a wall too. Or we can just make it go deep like this. And this indent will be the shape that we use. And then all we'd have to do is change the blocks here. And I guess this is a wall. I mean, that's actually a decent indent. My only problem with it at the moment is that it kind of slightly dips down on the bottom. So something like a stair here and a slab here. But then these panes don't connect. Thank you, Jack Game. Could you make the glass pane in front of the one red block? Where? Behind the round front thing red. You want this to be red? Valid, valid. Thank you, Richie. I'll put in the credits. Okay, this can be a polished up stair. Nice. Okay, I like this shape. We do have space for something interesting. Like a stone cutter? Is that crazy? Stone cutter?
You should place a block there. You
That's
know, over
crazy.
there.
Thank you, Panda. Why is my... Oh, did I not put a lever down? Oh, there's a hole here. Grindstone. Like a grindstone? Mm. Hmm. Let's look at some more references and see what we think about grindstone. So here you can't see. Here, okay, they've got like a box detail and a pipe, and we kind of have none of that. I mean, the thing is, like, pipe is just like a fence gate. Um, which is okay. We could do fence gate and then like a skull for the box detail. Like, that's... I kind of like that. Let's see what it looks like on the other side. The shape of the ship's cockpit is a bit too extreme in a way it angles towards the red edges. Uh, like it dips too much. Yeah, I mean I I went for a smooth curve down, so I wanted it to be every half slab. I might hate it in the future. Okay, so that's actually not bad. Could be better. Could try making this a stone brick. You kind of lose the depth there. Yeah, I'll keep a stone brick. They've got a little light in there. Ah, okay. End rod. Where would the end rod go? No, this is good. This is good. I love your Minecraft builds. Thank you. Conduit is also square and small. True, but conduit doesn't stick to the the side. I like things connecting as much as possible. It is a bit bulbous. No, actually, it's good. It'll look a lot better once we fix this. Anvil. I agree. I love anvils, Sammy, but salami. But it's... Are you Sal? But it's too dark, too dark. Heavy core. You're not Sal. And then Sal just appears. Okay, you're Sammy or you're Sal. Heavy core too dark as well. Replace trapdoor for lever. You don't have that from me. Trapdoor or lever? Why trapdoor? There's millions of them. Alright, let's go back to the old 3D model. And probably makes the most sense to do the window now. So we'll just take it one block at a time. I think this is going to be a lot of trial and error. We're going to want mangrove for sure. But we're also like sloping in at the same time. This will be the center middle. This is weird. Okay. Can you make a Mon Calamari cruiser? What would be your favorite of those? I wouldn't say it's at the top of my list of things to make. That's too tall, isn't it? It's weird. It's like it. The indent is not as much as I think. Might be onto something with this. I just need this to be red. And like a trapdoor there. Ooh, okay, okay. This will be a stair. Yo, I think that might be good. Yeah, that's actually really nice. Although you raise a valid point, Salami, that it can be like 2 blocks tall. It can't really go that high, can it? Because right now we have the window peaking above this circle, whereas it should really be the block below. Ah, this shape looks nice, but it's not very accurate, is it? Is this player scale? Yeah. To be more accurate, we're kind of at like this level. That looks so bad though. I don't like that. That's a shame, honestly, that it doesn't look as good. Let's look at some references. Yeah, they have a tiny, tiny window, man. Man. I guess it has to be this. It's more accurate. It's just I don't like it. Wall instead of left stair. How would it connect to anything? I don't think it helps the ship, Bacon. Okay, what is wrong with this? This is less and less possible the more I look at it. Okay, what if this is a stair? What does that help with? We get a block here for red. And we get more of an indent there. I mean, we do have the opportunity to put like slabs up here. But connecting stuff to that. No, 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 no. I mean, do that. It just needs the glass. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess we'd like line everything up and then put the glass, just black glass. Oh, it's actually. Let me have a look at more models. It almost looked blue, like a light blue. What color do we think the glass should be, guys, for the cockpit? I'm gonna go with a very standard light grey for now, but I'll take suggestions. Clay, tinted. I don't like use tinted because it's really blocks all the light. I see you, Panda. Thanks for tuning in. How often do you go live? Well, every Sunday. Thank you. What's the hardest thing you've built in your opinion? Probably a Venator. Yeah, I can't unsee the lips. Thank you, Benji. Now no one will be able to unsee the flipping lips. That's you've actually ruined everything. Man, lips. Did I really muck it up that bad? Oh, that's cool. A little tiny extra up there, and we can do like a little tiny more indent on the edges. Okay, okay. I think it needs to be wider. I think it's too wide. It might actually be too wide. Make it two thinner. You mean one on each side? Def too wide? Yeah, yeah, okay, okay. We have a consensus. I shall make it less wide, which does beg the question: what on earth should I fill in this white with? Oh, it's just that. Wait, does this mean we can put the pane back? Wall? That's bothersome. um. Oh, hang on. We're gonna need to extend this anyway, aren't we? Like extend the indent. Kind of like this. Which means we get an extra layer of pipe to work with. I wish they were in wall. Do you build only Star Wars? True, Benji. Kind of, yes. What is the difference between slimmer, smaller, thinner, and shorter? Slimmer is like that way. I hope that helps. The more I look at it, the more the shape doesn't feel right. I think it's okay, Trisix. I mean, it's a bit off. But the sacrifice is we get a really smooth slip. So I think it's okay. It's only going to be like a half slab off. Wow, I guess we do have to go to anvils, even though oh, they're too thick though. What about What about just a couple slabs of polished andesite like that? That's cool. Yo, Fibes, what's going on? Oh, I might have done a bad thing. This is too low. Okay, fixed. What do we think to this? It's okay, right? That's cool. The front looks too thick and should come out more on the sides. Which part of the front do you mean? That is a lot of trapdoors. It's a shame they look kind of dumb. I agree. You should make it wider. We just made we just made it thinner. The side should come out more, and the top and bottom too. This is the most accurate we've had it. I really like this. Welcome back, Sana. Are you on PC or console? I'm on, yeah, PC. Can I see a view of the whole ship? Yes. I really love this project, but I think it should come out more on the side. What should come out more on the side? You mean the window we just made? Or do a flyby? What's your favorite ship or vehicle? Like in real life? In Star Wars, be the Venator. In real life, I do like a Chinook. Just sent you a super important image over Discord. Okay, Benji. Thank you, Benji. Let's make sure everyone gets to see that. Thank you, Benji. Can I see the cockpit from the top? Yeah. The thing is, guys, my you gotta remember my FOV warps everything as well. When we pop down to 30, it looks a bit different. Okay, and it is a bit too wide. That should be better. So have you ever considered making your own unique ship designs? Oh no, I can only build with a reference. I'm actually incapable of, like, original ideas.
To on Mars we should bring back poetry.
No, we should not bring back poetry. Poetry was very bad. If I were to change the circles, I have to do it off stream because it would be way too complicated to have a look at now. But I do agree that the slope could look better. There's a bit of a dilemma. What am I doing? given out too much of whatever image we just were blessed with? I don't think so. Okay, just as like a test then. Does the slope improve if we were to just do that? We can kind of improve everything just by making it one wider, right? Like the whole thing. Is this what we're trying to say earlier? I think I can fix this, guys. So, oh, so we keep this how it is. So that's symmetrical. And at some point, we just need an extra block. But where? Perhaps. Hmm. So the thing I'm thinking right now, if we add an extra like red block to the end here, that would be great because it would give us this like too wide red line, which would help. However, if we add a block just to the edge, it doesn't change the whole slope. It just, you know, it just changes the edge. Thanks for follow Clone Commander KR. If we add a block to the middle, we're still left with, I mean, this is already like at the limit because like this is the flat section in the middle. So I'm not sure. What's excellent about the design at the moment is that it goes up in half slopes. If you ignore that. It's very tricky to fix. But yeah, it should be wider. Or thinner. But I have to do it all again. I don't want to do it all again. Let's do interior. Let's leave this for future me. And do like... Let's figure out where the floor should go. So I know there's 3 floors on the inside of this. Thanks for follow... Gerben, bro? Gerben, bro? So these are the dogs. There is definitely a floor. Okay, I do have a good reference for this. So there's the cross section, which shows which shows that the floor that connects to this circle has to leave enough space for another floor down here. I don't know if that's possible. And a floor above it. So we probably want... We're probably gonna... I mean, it'd be really nice to have 3 block tall floors. As in, like, 3 blocks to work with. But that means that the ceiling is going to be here. This is a different block. What block is this weird shiny floor they have? It's like a weird grey brown. Let me check my gradient wheel. Weird grey brown block. I mean, maybe just like polished tough or stone. Let's go polished tough. There's the floor. So if this is the top floor, we would need 2 below it. Which means 1 floor there, and then the bottom deck has to be there. That's tricky because it means the bottom floor could only use, like, it could only utilize this width. And this is the other reference I have. It's got like, I guess it's for tabletop games. And it's got like, where am I? Crew quarters on this page. This is great. So that's up here. That's this floor. This floor up here is that. And then below that, it's got like a bunch of cabins. In this neck bit, I guess. And then like dining room and stuff back there. That could work in the space. And it means we have to squeeze in below that this setup, which means this floor at the bottom has to connect to these escape pod things. Yeah. Yeah. Each floor could be 2.5. It would mean a very strange placement of furniture. But I mean, I'm kind of forced to do this layout, which sucks. This polished turf would connect to these docking things at this level, which is okay. Okay, here's an idea. Can we just put this floor at this height? Well, that would be silly though, because then this would be 1 block up and it would be in the middle of the pause. Okay, okay. This is fine. Thanks for the follow, Tilks. I think that's how you say that. Your audio isn't matching your camera. Oh yeah. I'm like very slightly delayed. I wonder if I can refresh it. Camera properties. I swear there was a refresh button. Configure. I'm just gonna be slightly out of tune for the rest of the stream. Are you Scottish or English? I'm from the UK. Oh, I'm. That doesn't answer the question. I'm from near London, England. Each floor could be a half slab. I see what you're saying. That makes this 2.5. I'll keep it simple. I guess this is a wall.
Darth Vader, so we will duel on a hill at 4:35 while eating macaroni. Tom, cool face emoji.
Okay, Salami. I mean, that definitely sounds like something that would happen. How much of this can I destroy without breaking anything? I get all of this? What are you working on right now? The interior of a CR90. Like this. We are inside. Ooh. I get all of these blocks as well. This is great. I don't know what the guy is on about. Why is there a block? Okay, maybe I just misclicked. Crisis averted. Oh, okay. I cannot destroy this. Thanks for the follow, Heartneal. Oh, okay. Did I just double click it and destroy it? What I do want to do is get rid of this wall here. Although I'll probably end up changing this. Oh, okay, I can't destroy that. How is there not a lever here? Ah, cool. Why is this not symmetrical? Oops. Do you know about the glass trick? Tell me about the glass trick. You're trying to do the sundered heart, both for CR90s. CR90 sundered heart. Slightly modified. Oh, is it like... That looks cool as frick. But they just put wings and made orange. Ah, it's a good shape. Hold a glass block with type replace on. You can... Oh, so you go around looking for stuff that you're allowed to break. Wow, that is actually really nice tech, Benji. So like I can very safely get rid of these. And this. Okay, that's funny. That's cool. Stole it from Stan. Stan's a mastermind then. How do they get up the floors? Oh, there's an elevator shaft in the middle. Midship elevator. Where is that? This? Yeah, it's got to be that. So where is that on the top floor? Kind of like... Oh, okay. So it's kind of like on the block. So maybe like this block? Yeah. So this is my elevator block. Okay. We're gonna have to make this corridor 1 block wide. So you have maximum space on the inside. It's great to clean up luff shapes. Yeah, I see. What's your favorite project you've built on the channel? I think in terms of like an overall project, the Munificent class was really good because like it was something where I broke down a big project into smaller parts really well. So apparently they're putting a valet cabin and valet galley back here, and then also like an executive lounge. Not sure how much space I'll have for an executive lounge. Ah, but using my magic tech, I can remove these blocks and I get extra space. Okay, cool. Benji says, I love breaking down. Wicked. So this is where that wall goes. I have just placed a random block on the exterior. It's there. I should probably turn force place off. Oh, it was off anyway. I'm just dumb. I guess these walls are full height. This is a wall, this is a door. Unfortunately, I can't do sliding doors. The true Star Wars way, so Pale Oak will have to do. Okay, back here, Executive Starlight Lounge. Not sure how well you guys can see this, but they've put like weird bamboo plants in the corner here. So I guess we'll do that. We want a podzol, a water. Let's put the water in a cauldron to prevent drips. A bamboo. Ah. What does a bamboo grow into? What the hell are you saying, Benji? Oh, okay. Interesting. How long did it take to make the Venator class Star Destroyer? 200 hours, give or take. How do I make bamboo? Oh. Cool. I think maybe we just put bamboo in a pot. Alright, here's my garden. Now we just need some cool chairs. They've made their floor like more of a smooth stone color. How is it going with the Star Destroyer? I've made like the dorsal levels, and then sorry, I got distracted by the idea of placing a candle. I've done the dorsal levels, and I'm working on the guns. Just the shaping for the dorsal levels. How much is this build gonna cost? It'll just be on my Patreon. Yeah, guys, do we think the floor should be polished tough or like smooth stone? Or like polished andesite? I do like the polished andesite, but I'm also quite enjoying this white dark contrast of the tough and the diorite. While we are discussing that, I will think, what stair do I want for my chairs? Maybe pale oak. No one has any comment on that? Okay, we're doing tough. Unless I'm just like hyper delayed. So this is the valet cabin and a little kitchen and a shower. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit all that. Cyan terracotta. I don't like terracottas because they don't really have any texture. I like the idea of this tiled effect. So this needs... Whoa, okay, there's like no space in here. I'm gonna use pale oak trapdoors to make like a fake wall. So I have space to put just a bed in here, a light grey bed. I mean, something could go here, like a nice table for them. And on the table they can have probably a light. We need a light back here as well. Any other ships you want to make? I do want to make a hammerhead. So in here, this guy's got, apparently, a cooking place. So we'll do like that. Little extractor fan thing. And also a toilet. Which is also a shower. So we'll do a cauldron. Like a lid. We'll do a flush. That's good. And then we'll do a shower head up here as well. So they've got everything. Cool. So that's that room down. Next is two guest lounges. So basically two really big guest cabins with the executive suite cabin at the top. Okay. This is going to have to be a wall. What is a shower? Bro's never heard of a shower. This kind of has to be a flat wall. We'd probably get away with... It'd be nice if that was a 3-block wide thing. That's a door. That's a wall for sure. This is... There's a door there. That's fine. Then there's just like a little seat in here, so that's a door. That's a door. Okay, cool. Yo, thanks for the 7 months of subscription, Sluter. And he says meow. How are you doing, Sluter? We did the ship finish. Not sure about the head, but I'll have to fix that off stream at this time. And we're doing the interior now. I found a really nice like cross-section thing used for tabletop stuff. And I'm currently making like Leia's executive suite. So, I do need to think about how long this is. So this is an even number. Which is not an issue because we can have the bathrooms in the center be symmetrical somehow. Okay, they're gonna have to share a bathroom with doors like this. Like a shower and a toilet, I guess. Nice, to be part of something or a standalone build. I can put it in the Imperial Star Destroyer project thing that I'm working on. I think that'll be good. Okay, so that's a bedroom. This is a chair room, a lounge, and same here. So this is all symmetrical. Let's put up the walls. Chair room is funny for a lounge. Cool. This is the lift up. I feel like Sea Lantern is kind of like a cool sci-fi light there. Did I say thank you for the follow switch? Oh, and Lord Vader 101 and Plemal. And professional, interesting name. I will not finish that one. Okay, let's make this guy's bed. And they have like a dresser kind of thing, which will probably just put a light on. And I like the idea of them having a shelf. What's like a more sci-fi kind of trapdoor? Maybe a copper one? There's their shelf. Guest lounge. So we'll just use the same chairs we had here. And then we need a door. Probably like this to make this room feel a bit more spacious. And then this is going to be the bathroom. So finally someone who speaks my language, and I see impressive, most impressive. I am determined to one day build a one-to-one Death Star, but it's near impossible. I mean, it is impossible. To be fair. Good name. Oh, I am just turning that into a stair. Oh, not again. Okay, this needs to be a shower, which is tricky. We'll make these blocks like drain-looking things, so we can just have a very open-looking shower head. Maybe two? Nah. Okay. Why would the doors open on the same side? Okay. Front door like this. Nice. Okay. So now I know these bedrooms are like symmetrical. So I should be able to just grab the whole interior and hopefully safely flip it here. So door, interesting. There's half a door. Bedroom. Where'd that half door come from? Okay, I'll leave these open. Nice. Will you do a Providence class like the Invisible Hand? Yes, I will. In 2026. Can be done at home though. Wait, I think I missed the context there, Bacon. Hi bro, do you want a challenge for gifts? Sure, I cannot promise I'll be able to complete said challenge, but I won't say no to money. What will happen there? Okay, this is the executive suite. It needs a kind of nicer looking table. Probably... Well, I mean, like, just a table. Just kind of like stick a jungle fence in there for fun. And then the bed in the corner here. Oh, this is a problem. If I have a double bed there, there's no space for this door. I have to move it. Okay, bed. Thank you, Vagabond Lobster. Good name. Is this the Star Destroyer? No, this is the interior of the Tantive 4, which is very, very almost finished. It's almost there. Needs a bit of texturing work and a bit of a redesign to the front. There's like a red chair down in the corner here. I don't really have space for the table that goes with it. But I mean, that's kind of cool. And I like the idea of giving them a shelf. So now this is the executive bathroom. It would be cool to have a bath, but how would it fit? Okay, it would have to be like... what's a trapdoor that's completely... Oh, okay, pale oak. So my idea here is to do slabs and then waterlog them. And then we got like a bath. That's quite good. Then a tap, and then... Cool. Yeah, I need to remodel the front bridge. LSW, it's definitely slightly off, which is a shame. Okay, let's go on night vision and have a think about where there needs to be lights. And where we even have space to put lights. So we can put a light nowhere in there. Like, I want to hide a light in the ceiling kind of deal. Okay, so what we can do is make cool sci-fi lights like this, which kind of eliminates the need for that. That makes a cool area in here. Have fun, Salami. Thank you for tuning in for so long. I appreciate that. That's lit from... This will be the elevator. So... I guess just like a lantern above each door? Feels a bit rubbish. They have lanterns in their bedrooms. Light in the bathroom. Then... This needs way more lights. Can we make a proper ceiling light here? No. Cool. That seems okay. Okay, top floor all lit and interior. Yeah, sea lanterns I put here, but I can only really use them when there's space for them. Like I was looking for holes in the ceiling kind of deal. Hmm. Like this can be a sea lantern, but it would mean getting a bit creative with the interior here. That's cool. Cool. Okay, top floor done. Interior wise, it's just executive suite, 2 main cabins, and then a valet galley and like I don't know what that means. Like a driver or something. He's got a flipping cooker in his toilet. And then there's like a little hangout spot with bamboo. Okay, we can do the elevator now. And I'm thinking that's just gonna have to be just a water stream. If I put a water bucket here, does it flow into this? Okay, cool. Let me get rid of these guiding lines. It's very cramped. Well, I mean, the thing is, it's Minecraft, so everything is gonna be a bit cramped because all the walls and like floors and ceilings are a block wide. Okay, let's switch to this floor. A bit worried about starting on the bridge because not sure how correct my slopes are there. But this wall, yeah, this wall is where we can build up to. The floor will be here. Thank you, Lord Vader. So I'm seeing there's another ring for the bridge here. I'm guessing that's another elevator. This ship looks so uh like lopsided because of how big the engine block is. This corridor needs to stack all the way back to basically the center of where the guns are, or the block before. So about here? Yeah, and then the walls come out more. It leaves a lot of dead space though, which I think is a bit weird. They've managed to fit so many cabins in here. Wait, why am I building a center wall? So, this is the narrowest we get. So we should work with this as a base plate. essentially these rooms just have like 2 beds in them. There's also a toilet block in the middle. Okay, let me find the middle. Oh, if I find the middle, then I can work from there. So let's do a central door to make it easier on me. And then there are... Okay, we only need 2 blocks to work with for the interiors here. This could work. Hello there, Andre Eckert. Eckert? Andre. Andre? Welcome in. Okay, I like the idea of using this extra block of height for the shower. Yeah. So this will be the shower head. This can be a loom because it looks like a drain. And then we do toilet on this side, which will need a lid and a lever. And then we just have a central door. So this is a hygiene station, or one of them. Andre, okay. Copy that to the other side. And then how much space do we have for beds or bedrooms? So this will be one with a door, sorry. This will be one. That puts the back wall there, which I'm fine with. And I mean, these ones do have space to kind of bring the rooms back a bit, you know, utilize the space that we have. So these are gonna be 2 bigger rooms. These are bunks, so dual beds. Not sure where to put the beds. Thanks for the follow. Keros? I think. Keros. Feels a bit boring just putting, like, beds in a room. But they can have a table. They're gonna need a light. CR90 kits are awesome. I have a Lego display one. Okay, I'm jealous. Okay, this is cool. That's a room. Same room can just be pasted into there. And then whole thing can be copied to the other side. So now there's a bunch of crew quarters. I've missed a wall there. Might as well continue this red line just because It makes it look better. Okay, incredibly cramped, but we've got more sleeping places, hygiene room, and then here we're gonna have even more bedrooms. So how much space can we utilize here? This is like a closet. What are we building exactly? This is the interior of a CR90 Corvette. So, like the Tantive. It's got a really cool engine block. Dish details. A bunch of guns. And yeah, we're doing basically a bunch of crew quarters right now based off of that reference over there. I'm thinking this room is so small that we just do a light and we grab a bed and we just have like a single room. Like this. And then we use all the space here for like a double cabin. So that would look like beds here, and yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. And a light. Oh, it would be cool if these were all stairs. Is that possible? Yeah. And then it just makes it feel a bit more spacious in here. I'm not sure where to place the light. Kind of like not in anyone's eyes. And then both of these cabins need doors. Solid. Okay. Thanks for the follow, Zoppo Zap. Funny name. Thank you, Buck, for the 9 roses on TikTok. I don't know what they did, but thank you for them. Came from the Scarif video. Wondered why haven't you used Battlefront games for general inspo? I don't have the game. I used to play it on console, and then I switched to PC, and I never bought it again. Unfortunately, would be good. So if this is the floor of the bridge, that puts the second floor. Oh, or is it below? Yeah, yeah, it's below. Okay, that's fine. Because then the floor below would be, I guess, like here-ish. Yeah. What are you making right now? Good question. Zoppo Zap Zap. It's the interior of Tantive. Oh, I never answered what's my favorite build. Venator. That I've done. I can actually just show a Venator. Like, this is my Venator. It lives here. It's got all the greybling. All the way down to little flipping candles and buttons. Looks pretty crazy. And it's got a full interior. All of these like turbo tanks, There's like countless Republic gunships, little starfighters, and oh, a little like maintenance room to fix up some things. An entire flippin' God, I forgot what this ship is called now. Consular class? Like the Rex colored Y Wings. The like entire engine setup with the reactor rooms. And in the neck, there's like the Jedi training room from Fallen Order. And then, of course, the bridges with big pits and like planning room. Oh, and the turbo lasers. And there's like gun rooms as well. How much time did you spend making this? I think this is a 200-hour project over a very wide time span. Like, not really a crunch. But yeah, 200 hours. Thank you, Buck. Did you also want to acclimate? So yeah, that's in Geonosis. So here's like the Geonosian Arena. Bunch of spires, core ships, big battle scene with like all the CIS guys. Then there's like platoons of soldiers. They're coming out of the there's a landed acclimator here, and then a flying one. Again, really nice greebling details. And like the annihilation reactor setups, fuel, and then big hangars for the like insane number of walkers, wrecked up Republic gunships, SBHAs, speeders. And then these are like the lift platforms to get them there. More levels. And this takes you up to the bridge. Yeah. Which is like a bunch of screens. Yeah, it's the acclimator. And then where I'm building right now is next to the Munificent class. So my CR90 Corvette is like somewhere over here, I think. I've lost it. Should be somewhere. Oh. Oh, I see. I'm on the wrong side. What was the hardest ship aside from the Venator to build? The Munificent was very tricky because it's like all curves, right? So measuring components, like making these all fit equidistant, these tanks fit all equidistant, this like randomized shape which is all curves and has to line up perfectly. These giant circles that need to be perfectly smooth, like levers and stuff. This was tricky. All these have to be placed equidistant, and then I want to use concrete powder for this blue. So I gotta make sure it's all covered on the underside so it doesn't fall down. Lots of challenges in this. Yeah, and then over here is where I'm building the CR90 with a very low render distance, so you can't tell where we are. Can I actually shoot with TNT cannons if you have the space? Not in a ship like this, but Munificent for sure, yeah. Not that I'm doing that. There's a whole room back here. What even is that? Oh, it's like the thing that connects all of the engine blocks to each other. I'll hollow that out so I remember I can use this space. So after all of these cabins, they kind of transition into... Okay, so we need to go way wider. And I need to think about linking up to these gunner positions. So let me hollow it out as much as I can. Oh, it'd be cool to have a little tiny window in these. I'm not sure how like accurate that is, but it would be really nice for a player. What about like tinted glass, and we put a sign in front of it? And that would just mean if you were a player, you could take a ladder up from, I guess, we go this wide. Okay, so if this is the inner wall, this is how wide the like meeting room and dining room will be. It's the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I feel like this is plenty of space for meeting rooms and stuff. All of this, like big table in the middle. That seems good. Please add an Easter egg for the hot tub stormtroopers. You know, there is a bath up here. I can do head database search stormtrooper, and then I can grab like one that actually looks good and have him lay in the bath. If you want. Right, anyway, so this is just going to be a tiny corridor that leads to a ladder which can send you up into this room here, where... Oh, can you not stand on this? And then you can like live in this turret, I guess. Let me make sure this is possible. Yeah, this is cool. I like that. How do you know how big it is? Just kind of guessing everything. I know how long it needs to be from like website sources, and I can kind of eyeball the rest. Are you winning, son? Yeah, I'm winning. Can I remove these blocks? Yes, but not these ones. Okay. Okay. Yo, Leonis, thank you for the 2 months of Prime sub-ing. How are you doing? What's going on? Right now we're working on the interior of Tantive 4. I've decided to add little windows to my turrets so that they're fun. Is the best way to describe it. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you. This is the wall. Oh, we don't need random ass quartz pillars there, which is good because I need the space. So I've done 4 blocks there, and then kind of like rounded out the corners. Sorry. With that is not something I can destroy. Okay, that makes that symmetrical. Oh, this lines up really nicely with the what is that? The elevator. Which is good to know. However, they've made the elevator be connected differently. It's like this needs to be a corridor. I should not have put... Oh dear. How do I move the water down? Because if I put a water bucket here, isn't it just gonna... Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm resetting the elevator. There we go. So this is gonna be a tiny corridor that leads to the elevator. On both sides. I guess I can leave this quite open plan. Maybe push this wall forward. Yeah. This feels good. And then... Okay, this space in between needs to be separated into 2 rooms. A meeting room back here and a kind of like kitchen and storage area up here. So I need to probably prioritize the meeting room. I want that to have like I want it to be 7 wide, so I can have a 3-block table, chairs on either side. That means the wall has to go in here. I'm not sure what a twin blade frigate is, Andre. Where are the doors into this place? Ah, that complicates things. They're putting a corridor in between these rooms. But honestly, I think that's a waste of space. So I'll have a central door. No, I'll do 2 doors, each on the back wall. Let me look up what a twin blade frigate is, Andre. Star Wars twin blade frigate. That looks cool. That looks really cool. It reminds me of the ship we see in Rogue One? Where did you find these ultra detailed interior plans? Just on some flippant website off of Google Images. I just got led there and I was like, whoa, these are really good. Then I had to use it. Make this very asymmetrical. I'm a bit worried I'm gonna flip these looms somewhere weird. But it looks like the wall above them will hide any mistakes. Okay, we can just fix it. Oh. What idea did I give you? CT Calarius? I read a comment that said I should look at the outside. Here's the outside. Where is the Star Destroyer? It's on my private server, which I'm currently not on. I will be hiding the Star Destroyer from Twitch, unfortunately. Because it is my super secret project. But don't worry, there'll be weekly updates. Oh, this is the middle. Not sure what's put in this weird cubby. So this is the meeting room. How do we get into the kitchen? Just like in the middle? Yeah. And then we'll just offset the center wall so that the storage room is smaller. Yeah, this feels good. So this is the meeting room. This is the kitchen. This is the storage room. And I need one more funny turret. Cool. Really cool. Really good. I should probably do these black glass so they actually let light through. Or white glass to hide the fact that it... Yeah, that's fine. Hide the fact that there are windows, because I don't think the windows are canon. What are you planning to build next? Apart from my Star Destroyer, probably a Hammerhead. But I'll be focusing on the Star Destroyer. Oh, I think Pale Oak look better. Just for here. Nice. Okay, a storage room would just be like barrels and chests. maybe make it a little bit survival basey. So corner barrel, chest, some kind of shelf looking thing. Sure. Oh, where can we put a light? Right there. Sweet. That's too symmetrical. Yeah, once one Star Destroyer got 1.5 million views. Yeah, it's crazy. I like using note blocks that kind of just look like crates. And also a piston, surprisingly, kind of looks like a crate. Especially if you do something funny with the top, like putting a daylight detector. And then probably just more barrels up here. And then that's this room. Yeah, I think everyone's loving it. Thanks for follow Blasty Booty Toot Master 9000. That is an insane name. That is crazy. Alright, storage room done, apart from the door. Again, no sliding doors, unfortunately, but make do a pale oak. This is supposed to be the kitchen, so we can get a little bit creative with like ovens and stuff, but I'm not completely sure on what to do. Cooker there with a couple extractor fan looking things. Like a fridge or something. Fridge is just iron blocks. Iron doors. Oh yeah, that was fine. Cool. Gotta see where can we put a light. So it looks like we're good to put a light here. Shame we can't cover that. I guess. Nah, it's fine. We'll do another cooker on this side. And then the rest probably just countertop looking things. Oh, a sink. A sink. That could be a bin. And then for sinks, I like to do. Okay, this is gonna have to be the countertop area where we can prepare like sea pickles. And I guess like a pot kind of looks like a drink. There's a bin. Yeah, bin's fine there. This is a sink, so it needs a tap. And just more countertop area. Like a kind of tray next to the sink. And kind of like, this is like a knife. Like a knife holder. I don't know. Circle the iron trapdoor with pale cards. Huh? Are you able to flip the hoppers upside down? No. Unfortunately not. That'd be cool though. I'm just thinking, if one were to move the door. There could be more space. Ah, I know. We just have an island. A little island in the middle. On the island we can put... I don't know. Campfire, but we put it out with a shovel. And then we can put things on it, right? Like food. Like pork chops. What looks a bit more spacey? That looks like it comes from space. A mutton. 2 muttons, a beef, and a pork chop. I like the idea of having one of them in this room. We just fill it with muttons. Yeah, sure. Cool. Good tech, good tech. Now we just need a door. Cool. So we've got kitchen. We've got food room, like a pantry, I guess. We have ladders going up to these turrets. Now we just need to do the meeting room. Well, it says dining room there, but when I look at the cross section, they've got a conference chamber up here, and then the formal dining room is behind it, behind the elevator. So swapping the labels for what it says on my cool website. Yeah. Use the rabbit me. Yeah, I did. So conference room. First of all, let's put the doors in. Put trapdoors on the hoppers. I can't put them below because I've used that space for the rails. Okay. Conference room. Yeah, what's up, blood boy? Thank you. Welcome in. I am doing the interior for CR90. The one with the cool engines and whatnot. So the top floor is kind of hard to fly around. The top floor got like a lounge. This is like a captain's quarter kind of room. The main elevator, which will link all the floors eventually. Then this corridor is like just a couple random ass rooms. They share a little ensuite. And then back here is like Leia's room with a nice meeting table, fancy red chair, fancy bath. Please add a stormtrooper in a hot tub. Where's the spyglass? Finally had a good opportunity to do that. Yeah, way ahead of you. Elevator leads you down to this deck where we have ladders that take you up to the escape pods. I put little tiny windows in them so they're kind of like interactive. They could really do with just little tripwire hooks on the insides. That would add a lot. And then just before the bridge is a bunch of crew, like bunk beds. They've got their own hygiene place, like shower and stuff. Then we just made a little kitchen area, little food storage area, and then this is going to be a meeting room, conference room. How about using light oak hatches and a few black buttons on the walls simulate wall panels in the corridors? That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, I do like that. The only problem is can't do it everywhere. But it would look cool to just have a bunch of upwards facing trapdoors go in all the way down this corridor. Oh, I fell through the ground. So I'll take that, that's good. Not sure what I can do with this. Maybe like... We've used payload as seats, so this kind of needs to be direct. You can use the cartography table for this room. They actually have a... In the bridge, they've got an astrogation room. So maybe a cartography table can go in there. Because that's like a actual mapping room. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's use a nice bright iron for the center of this table. Then we'll wrap, it's quite dark, so we'll wrap black stone around it like this. Then they've got a couple, I guess those are holograms. For holograms before, I've done a potted blue orchid. I don't know if this is crazy or not, but like that. Maybe some blue candles. Centerpiece, not sure. Probably some buttons. A cake in the middle is so funny, but I don't think I can do it. Maybe for the dining room. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. Then chairs. Probably... One, two, three. One, two, three. And then... Not much room. Despite all my planning. Kind of want like benches on the edges. You know, like get as many people in as you can kind of benches. It's a bit silly though, I don't know. And then the trapdoors. And we'll just stack those up. Cool. Kind of like speakers in the corners or something. How would one do speakers? What block looks like a speaker? The note block. Observers. Observers are kind of cool there. I'm not sure. Might be overcooking. Dispenser. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Anything else to worry about in here? Nah, seems good. I like this room. I also like the idea of flipping these trapdoors. Ah, there we go. Super easy to do with a debug stick. Just to align these black parts. That's really nice. Oh, lights. Can we put a light under the central block? Oh, yes, we can. That's really excellent. We'll do 2. We'll put them here and here. So now there's light in this room as well. If we turn off night vision, we kind of get a sense these windows actually bring sunlight into the main corridor. It's really dark here. Unfortunately, this can't be a light, but this block can. So what does that do to our interior lighting? Pretty good. Light in there is enough. Cool. We just need one more light down this corridor. They can go anywhere since there is nothing above them. And we're all good. So lit corridor. The meeting room is done. The planning room is done. This elevator could be patched up a bit. Yo, thanks for follow. Mars is Raccoon. And then this is like a double-sided elevator. Why not? It'd be kind of cool if you could just directly enter the conference room as well. Maybe that's silly. Yeah, this is the interior of the CR90 Corvette Mars. I need to fix the head. It's like... shape is good, but wrong. Oh, man. You think that's crazy? Over here is a flippin' entire munificent class. An entire munificent. I got a habit for doing the interiors for things now. So it gets a bit crazy. Yeah, all the way down. Right, I'm gonna end stream there. I'll probably finish the rest of this off stream. I'll make a short about it, probably including the Star Destroyer. What website are you using for the layout? It's called swd6.eu. And it looks like this at the top. So it stands for Star Wars D6. So swd6.eu. And it's got a bunch of vehicles on here, so might be interesting for people. Is there anyone I can raid? Thank you guys for being here, though. There's not really anyone around. No worries, Blood Boy. Thank you for tuning in. Are you gonna never build Coruscant? Am I gonna ever build Coruscant? It'll be cool. Maybe in the far future, now that I've experimented a bit with extending the world height limit. But it's not on my, it's not an immediate plan of mine. yeah, all right. Well, thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed the upcoming Imperial Star Destroyer Week 2 update. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have fun, Muski.